Adozillion Homes and Realty Limited, Mufasa Apartment stands as a testament to our unwavering commitment to delivering luxurious and high-quality homes. This project showcases our dedication to timely delivery and exceptional customer service. Mufasa Apartment Block A, B, and C are a collection of premium residential buildings designed to provide luxury, comfort, and modern living in a serene environment.
Mufasa Apartment was born out of the need and the demand for a quality accommodation and quality house. The name Mufasa, it's our explanation for the Swahili meaning of a king, and we wanted to build spaces for kings. I sold real estate for 5 years, and in those 5 years I introduced properties to my clients then based on the promises of some developers that we were working with. Over 60% of the developers did not meet up with their promises. So that was the desire that actually brought about me starting Adozillion Homes, entering into development and making sure that we did not just collect money from our clients, we collected money and we delivered value to them. The value that we delivered to them is unmatched because most of them bought into our projects when we were selling at 50 million, and today they were sold that same project for 160 million. That has defied inflation, depreciation, every other shunt that you can add to it. Through market research, I looked at the demand that was in the market at that particular point in time, and it was demand for short-let apartment. The upwardly mobile youths want to get something not too far away from central locations like Victoria Island, Lekki, and the likes, where they want to work, live, and play. So it brought about the desire for us to say, okay, Ikate is a central point. Our own part of Ikate is very close to Freedom Way because it's so accessible. It was a perfect location. I actually scouted for a place to build Mufasa for over 8 months. I didn't find a piece of land. I had to buy a building, bring it down to build this apartment. That's to show you how locked we were on the vision and how clear we knew what we were doing right from the get-go. Yeah, the concluded dirty December, I would cite that as an example. Prior to that dirty December, apartments were letting out in Mufasa for like 130, 150. And in December, it was going for as much as 280,000 and was booked out. We kept getting demand upon demand. We kept getting request upon request. So you can imagine the value it has brought to someone that bought an apartment for, say, 50 million. And in December, because December has 30 days, 30 times 250K, the person is almost making 30-35% of what the cost of the house is in just 1 month. That is great value. Challenges were plenty. But in the face of challenges, that is when champions are born. So we're not oblivious of that fact. At a time came when we were buying money to pay our workers. I could remember buying 500,000 naira for 750,000. So that's 50% of what the cost is. But because we had a project timeline, I can't go back to my clients and say because of lack of money or lack of cash in the system, we couldn't go on with the project. I said no. Instead, I would rather take a loss than not deliver on their project, because our word is our bond. We've made a promise, we will keep it. The profit might not be now, it might come in later, but we just want to build a community of loyal clients. We have clients that are bought into Block A, Block B, Block C. They bought into Mufasa Prime, and there's a project that we're about to announce. I've just spoken to one of them, and he has already bought into the idea. I might not be able to reach everybody, but I want a community of loyal people that we can make profits together, we can build trust together, and we can share family bonding. That's the idea of Adozillion Homes, and that's where we want to go. So the challenges were enormous, yeah. But I don't see challenges, I always see solutions. That's the mindset that have driven this company where it is today. It's a major milestone. It cost us a lot. It wasn't easy At the time, I felt that it was almost becoming an abandoned project because inflation went over 150%. At the time, when I started the project, iron rod reinforcement cost around 460,000. As at the middle of the project, that same iron rod I was buying for 1.4 million per ton. You can see how it went. I started buying cement on that project for 3,600. As at today, we bought at 10,000 something. So you can imagine how inflation entered the project. And this is a project that we sold off plan. So that we did not abandon this project is because Adozillion is true to its core to deliver whenever we have made a promise. And we did not ask clients for extra one dime. The people that paid as of 2 years ago, they got the value for their money, and that is what we have decided to do. It cost us everything. It cost us everything. I probably took a loss on that project, but I know keeping a promise and a good name is better than profit. And that is what we are true to. Just looking at the apartment in its glory, the skyline of Ikate is changing. We've been able to add few things that have made, we've also improved the community. We've done the road, interlocked the road. This place that used to be as waterlogged as possible, we've created value for the community. Their property value have gone up. When we came here 2 years ago, a 2-bedroom was renting here for 2.5 million. At the moment, as we speak, is 8 million naira. So you can't imagine that kind of value that we've created for the investors and even the people and the community around us.
So I happen to be the project director. Part of my role was to outline tasks and make sure these tasks are being followed accordingly. From the inception of the design, a program of work was being pulled up, and that's our guide. The program of work is actually a schedule which states every task that needs to be achieved, from the substructure, the superstructure, and the finishes. So it comes up with a time frame for every schedule and every task, and we make sure we follow these things accordingly. The key stages were the design, the post-construction, and the procurement. For the design, I happen to be part of the design team, and we actually had to take our time to go through feasibility studies of the environment, taking environmental factors into consideration, making valuable use of space in the design. Then that actually helped us in coming up with the whole concept of the building. After that, which is the post-construction, we at Adozillion Homes make sure we take the due process by getting the approvals and the permits from the government parastatals. As a project manager, it's actually a practice to have our coordination meetings weekly. So with this, it was a guide for us to check strategies and tasks for the week. And with that, through the coordination meetings, we had a bond with all vendors and the teams, and that's how we're able to do the coordinations. Delivery is what I'm proud of. Seeing the design come into life is what I'm always proud of with design. The very moment light gets into the buildings, people start making use of space. We've had a series of people come into the apartment, and I've been so happy to see how they've been able to transform the space. The functionality of space is one thing at Adozillion Home we prioritize, and seeing how people use this space and turn it into is one thing I've been happy about. Every project has its own its uniqueness, I would say. This project, Mufasa Project Series, has been a unique project, and it's nothing compared to every project I've had in the past.
My role in ensuring financial success of this project is to give financial cost advice from the inception of the project down to the completion of the project. I give the cost analysis, prepare budgets, and at the same time budget management to ensure what we propose as the cost right from the beginning will ought to tally with the actual. Also, if there is any variances to ability to manage in terms of cost inflation in the market. We work hand in hand with Lagos State material testing. Right from our foundation, they come to our site, take a sample to the lab to test the integrity of our structure, right from the concrete work down to any other part of the work. And also, I can tell you, in every stages, we never in any way compromise that process. So all our material have been tested to check the quality and the standard of what we are using. And it must be approved by the Lagos State government before we can continue to the next floor. So I can guarantee you that whatever you see on the Adozillion home is of government approved and is of good quality by our professionals, engineers on site. It's of pride because I'm so grateful to be a partner in this process. It's not actually easy. Joining has been so tough, but seeing the joy in our client faces also give me much more joy, because the journey has been so tough, but at the end we were able to achieve the visions. We were able to deliver a quality job as to our client specifications and their desires.
With Adozillion, you are not just buying property, you are investing in trust, quality, and a luxurious lifestyle.
Remember, with Adozillion Homes, we're doing three things. We're building a legacy of trust, we're building a legacy of profit, we're also building a legacy of family bond. All our design conceptualization is thought after with the family in mind. So you have communal living where you can live, work, and play all in one Mufasa. So if you are not living in the Mufasa, I'm not sure you've gotten the feel of what a Mufasa is. You're a king. You deserve a home in the Mufasa apartment. Thank you.
We are redefining trust in the real estate space.